Out to Harris. Back to Jackson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot is no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drummond the screen. Harris. The offensive rebound. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt the buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. The drive by Jackson. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while,
the defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
The drive by Jackson to the inside. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Here's Rose. Rejected by Harris. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it to Drummond. Jackson again. Gibson. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 7.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Tolliver comes in for Marcus Morris. Johnson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Jackson.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Blake passes to Baines. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Mirotic buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And that concludes the first quarter of play. welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Portis is out there with Dunleavy. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For 3, Dunleavy. And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Here's Drummond. They get it again. Here's Jackson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Detroit making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Bulls. Now here is Holiday. Fires from 18. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. 2nd in rebounding. 2nd in second chance points. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And guys, you can't say enough about how well they rebounded. So often, it's swung the possession battle in their favor. And that's really had a huge impact.
The Bulls making a switch here. Brooks checked in. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Number 5, the Bulls.
Kevin, I'm absolutely amazed. I mean, their production at the line has been spectacular. I mean, it's been unbelievable. Well done by these guys of late.
So for the Bulls, Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. And Mirotic subbed in for Butler.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Morris kicks to Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Chicago calls timeout.
And, you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's Rose. He has 7. Dunleavy for 3. And again, Chicago. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Those court projections you see in the pregame, we don't even have the best angle for them. They're so good.
Yeah, nice perk for those sitting a little higher up on those or those watching TV. It's about putting on a show and at the end of the day, entertaining the fans.
Bulls trail by 12. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Assist from
Butler's got 3 assists tonight. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter. Shooting.
What's up?
Keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it off.